Forget everything you thought you knew about traveling to Nigeria, because as of May 2025, everything has changed.
With this solution, it's impossible for you to use another person's passport or an expired passport to enter into Nigeria.
Nigeria has made a bold 360-degree digital leap with the arrival process, and it doesn't stop there. Even the departure process isn't left behind. It is all about digital control, pre-arrival clearance, and a smarter exit. Nigeria has flipped the script on immigration. So let's see what's changed, what works, what to know before your next flight, and what the new departure process will be like from now. First, let's start with the most important update. The visa on arrival policy has been discontinued. As of May 1st, 2025, Nigeria has fully transitioned to an e-visa only system for travelers from over 170 countries. Only citizens of ECOWAS member states are exempt. This is part of Nigeria's bold move to digitize and secure its borders while making travel smoother and smarter. So here is what this means for you. You must apply for your e-visa before you travel. No more visa on arrival, no more airport applications. Everything happens before you even leave your home country. But the good news, the application process is fast and processed within 24 to 48 hours. But to be safe, it's best to apply at least 1 week before your trip, just in case of any delays. No e-visa, no boarding. And yes, airlines are now strictly banned from boarding passengers without an approved e-visa. They face hefty fines if they do, so don't take chances. If you're flying to Nigeria, make sure to receive your e-visa by email. Print a copy and carry it with you. What happened when you arrive at the airport armed with your e-visa? Even though the e-visa is fully digital, there are still a few quick steps when you land. At immigration, you will undergo biometric screening, including fingerprint scans and facial recognition to confirm your identity. So have this in mind. It's fast, secure, and designed to improve the travel experience while keeping borders safe. But that's not all. Similarly, manual landing and exit cards have been replaced with automated digital forms. These are mandatory digital forms that all passengers must complete when entering or exiting Nigeria. Once again, as of May 2025, it is official. Manual forms are out. You now fill this out online within 96 hours. That is 4 days before you travel, and it's straightforward. You cannot fill them out earlier than 96 hours, so set a reminder. Just like a boarding pass, it's valid once. If you leave and plan to return, you will need to fill out a new card again. Think of it as a digital check-in to Nigeria, while the exit card is a digital checkout from Nigeria. Who needs to fill out this form? Everyone: tourists, business visitors, ECOWAS citizens, and Nigerians flying on a foreign passport. No exception. It doesn't matter if you've been to Nigeria before. These forms are now mandatory for each new trip. And again, you may ask, what if we are traveling as a family or traveling as a group? Well, I'll tell you, it should be filled out individually. And also just keep in mind that the form only opens 4 days before your flight. The system won't let you submit it earlier, so there's no point trying to fill it out a week in advance. And also remember, like I said before, it's a one-time use only. You may ask, why introduce this landing and exit card? Why the sudden switch to digital forms? In the past, Nigeria used paper-based arrival cards handed out on flights or at the airport, but this often leads to delays. Handwriting was hard to read, and immigration officers had to ask extra questions on arrival. So the new digital version solves all that. It gives immigration officers your details before you land. For instance, who are you, why you're coming, where you'll be staying, and when you will leave, and so on and so forth. So they are ready for you. When you arrive at immigration, your passport details should automatically pull up your landing cards in their system and spot red flags in advance, which means less waiting, fewer questions, more security, less paperwork, and a faster, smoother arrival. So it's not random, just a smart immigration upgrade. Now that you've understood the reason for the new update, let's clear up one major point of confusion, because some people are confusing e-visa and landing card or exit card to be the same. The e-visa and the landing cards are two completely different documents. The e-visa allows you to enter Nigeria and must be approved before travel, while the landing card or exit card confirms your travel and stay details, flight, address, papers, and must be submitted within 96 hours of arrival. You need both to enter Nigeria. Forgetting either one could get you turned back. And failure to complete this form within 4 days of your travel can lead to penalties. And to apply, go to official portal of Nigeria Immigration Services. I'm going to be leaving the link to the page in the description. This is where you fill out your landing card before arrival and exit card before departure. And one more thing, if everything is filled out correctly, you may not need to show anything. However, immigration still recommend having a copy saved on your phone or printed out in case of any issue. And if you enter the wrong passport number, name, or date of birth, the card automatically becomes invalid, meaning you may have to resubmit a new one. And failure to do that, you may be delayed, denied entry, or refused boarding altogether. And if you forget to fill it out entirely, you may not even be allowed to board your flight, or worse still, you will be denied entry into the country or when leaving the country. And finally, don't forget, you will also need to complete an exit card within 96 hours before departing Nigeria. It's just as important, and airlines may refuse to check you in without it. And besides, even if the airline missed that, you will not be allowed to cross the Nigerian border, because we also have borders at the airport. This red line immediately after the immigration, before you go to the security. Make sure that you adhere. So I'm giving you all these things to get you well prepared for your arrival and departure out of Nigeria. Now that we have broken down why landing card was introduced, who needs it, and what details it asks for, let's talk about a situation that many Nigerians living abroad often face: returning home with an expired passport. Yes, I get questioned about this very often, and this is where the landing card steps in again, not just as a regular entry requirement, but as a lifeline for stranded citizens. So if you are a Nigerian and your passport has expired, don't panic. The system has been updated to support you. You can now apply for a special landing card ID created specifically for this scenario. So where can you find it and how does it work? Go to the same immigration official portal. Once you open that page, the first thing that you're going to see is landing card, exit card. That is not where you're supposed to click on. All right, scroll down to almost the foot of that page. If you have your system facing you, for instance, as my system is facing me, it's just by the right hand side. As you scroll down, you can follow me, just scroll down. Yes, that is it. Issues with traveling back to Nigeria with an expired passport. Click apply for landing card ID. Fill out the form accurately. Submit it at least 4 days before your departure. Download or print the confirmation. You will need it to board your flight and when entering Nigeria. Once you're in Nigeria, don't forget to plan on how to renew your passport at any immigration office across the country. And the best part, passport renewals have become more streamlined, so you can even schedule your appointments in advance to suit your travel plan. Now let's flip the script. What if you're not Nigerian? Maybe you're a visitor or an expatriate and you're having trouble leaving Nigeria because of visa issues or other travel complications. You will need to apply for the exit card. It works much like the landing card, but it's designed specifically for this scenario. Once again, go to the landing card page, scroll down and click issues with traveling back to your country. Click apply for exit card ID. Complete the form, submit it no later than 4 days before departure. Download or print your confirmation and present it at the airport. Also, overstaying your visa in Nigeria will carry heavy consequences. Beginning August 1st, 2025, a daily $15 fine, a 5-year entry ban if you overstay by 6 months, a permanent ban if you overstay by 1 year or more. However, there's good news. A grace period is currently in effect until that August 1st deadline. So if your visa has already expired, you can leave Nigeria now without being penalized. It's a crucial window for anyone needing to regularize their status. So act now before the deadline closes. Health remains a key priority. If you're arriving from a yellow fever or mpox risk country, you will need either a valid yellow fever vaccination card or a recognized health declaration certificate. You will also need to complete the online health declaration form before your arrival. Now, let's talk about what happens after you land, from health checks to immigration and all the updated airport services. Whether you're arriving in Lagos, Abuja, or any other Nigerian international airports, remember this: No more paper immigration forms. Everything is now handled digitally. So double check your information when filling out any of these digital cards. An incorrect passport number, name, or date of birth can make the card invalid, which could delay your trip or get you denied at the border. So here's a quick checklist for your trip to Nigeria. Get your eVisa if required before you travel. Fill out your landing card online within 96 hours of your flight. That is for all arriving passengers. Obey your visa limits to the day and fill out your exit card online 96 hours before departure. Leave before August 1st if you're out of status. And remember, they are watching now. The system is digital. The penalties are real. This is not the Nigerian airport of yesterday, but with the right prep, your trip can still be smooth, safe, and unforgettable. Stay informed, stay prepared. Safe travels and welcome to Nigeria.